I went online and I bought these PVC flanges for 2-inch raised face on here. I kind of ground that out to make it flat. But the way this is going to work is going to sit like this. I'm going to attach a 2-inch PVC pipe to it on 2 ends, and what I'm going to end up with are extensions like so that my next shelf can go on top of this. So this is what we're going to use right now and see how it turns out. In order to allow my electrical power feeds to each level to go from one level to another, as well as my Christmas lights that I'll eventually add, I added this approximately 1-inch hole towards the center of each shelf to allow my electrical extensions and lights to pass through. As an example, if you look at that one shelf laying on my workbench right now, you'll see all the holes and all the reference lines penciled in. It was very critical that I got those layouts and drilling points in the right locations, and I had to do that to make sure that everything laid out properly. I basically started off with a square, and then from the square I found my circle, and then I found my azimuths off of each circle to find the locations of my PVC columns and where I was going to drill my holes, etc. The only thing I was concerned about was that once I painted this, I would lose all my reference lines, so I had to make sure that those reference lines define all of my holes and locations of my columns and everything else before I paint it. So just a word of caution, make sure that you do your layout properly, because once you paint it, you won't be able to see those access to those reference lines anymore. Goodbye, reference lines. I'm adding these holes along the perimeter of each shelf for the purpose of inserting those green twist ties. And the twist ties I'm going to use to hold my Christmas garland and my Christmas lights to make this bare shelf look more like a tree. excuse the paint quality. Hopefully by the time I finish, I'll put in the garland, all the decorations, the village characters, the M&M characters, the nativity scene, all that stuff on. It should, you shouldn't be able to see the poor paint quality on the shelves themselves. I just wanted to paint it just so that it wouldn't show raw wood. Okay, we're in the home stretch. Check out my part 3 of 3 video. This is it. You should see this nice Christmas village.